Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Welcome. Greetings and welcome back to Free Your Mind with the Soul Star. I'm your lovely hostess with the mostest, ADOS, the Soul Star. And guys, I just want to say welcome back. I'm so excited to be back. I know it's been about a good month, but that's what I can commit to these days. Let me make sure I get this sound together, y'all. That's what I can commit to these days. Once a month. That's all I got. Okay? You want to know why? Check this out. So, as a reminder, I'm an artist, a writer. Clearly, I'm a media personality. I'm president of CMSMG, holding it down for Creative Mind Society Music Group, holding it down for the creatives, holding it down for the underdogs. And I do a host of other things, y'all. That's why I am a Judy of all trades. That's right. But enough about me. This is the podcast where it's okay to be yourself completely. There is no judgment here, just meditation, motivation, and commentary. This is where we are able to free our minds unapologetically. Now, speaking of freeing our minds, and I do love to free my mind, there is a chat feature. So if you guys download the Spreaker app, because that's the main app that we use. However, we are on other apps, and I'm not sure if, Apple or Amazon Music. I don't know if any of those platforms allow you to access the chat, but I know that you can through Spreaker. So if you download the Spreaker app, and that's basically speaker, the word speaker with R after the P. So it's Spreaker. So if you download that app, if you want to chat with us, first of all, because listen, I know we all got like a ton of apps on our phones. It's like, look, we got to make some necessary choices. We're not going to have everybody's app on our phone. I get it. I totally get it. I'm human. So, but if you really like the show and you want to add your commentary, you want to free your mind, you can chat. You can definitely chat, and and I will be looking at that chat and will definitely respond in real time. Of course, when I talk about chat, you guys do realize that feature we would have to be live, okay? But I will be doing some live shows for y'all, so you have nothing to worry about there. Okay, so anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. Whenever I do a live show, chat feature, download the Spreaker app, all that good stuff. Okay. Now, be sure to connect with me, guys, at ADOS the Soul Star on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. I might just give you a shout out on the next episode. You never know. Now, before we get into the topic, I just want to let y'all know I'm just getting over a 48-hour/72-hour bug that I got from my lovely husband. My wonderful husband, I should say. But I'm doing better, but I'm getting over that. And if I sound a little weird in some cases, that is why. And if I sound like I'm a little, I don't know, like I'm hoping I'm not out of it today, but I'm kind of feeling like I'm a little out of it. I don't know. It's just a lot been going on, y'all. And just with that, being under the weather, my chest is still I'm trying to get everything cleared out, let me just say. But I've been drinking plenty of fluids. So shout out to everyone who has been giving me kind words, who have sending prayers. I'm actually feeling a lot better, but I can be even more better. But right now it's good. I say I'm about 81%. I'm at about 81%. I'm not at my 100 yet, but I'm getting there. Praise be to the Most High. But and to everyone out there too who may be sick, I hope you guys feel better soon, because it's going around from what I can see here in Texas, here in my part of Texas, so our little corner of Texas. So I don't know. So be careful out there. Make sure you're taking your vitamins and all that good stuff, because Lord, it's crazy. Now today's topic is all about self-love. all about self-love, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, I don't want to take up too much time because I really want to get into that topic. Self-love it's just the greatest. It's the greatest love. Like, at the end of the day, like, I would not have the love I have with my husband if I didn't love myself first. So you got to love you first. So we're going to get to that. But before we do, let's go ahead and get into that meditation moment. Oh, yeah. And our quote simply says, "If it weren't for my mind, my meditation would be excellent." I'll repeat that. If it weren't for my mind, my meditation would be excellent. Okay. I like that. Now I want you all to breathe with me. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Positive energy in. And negative energy out. One more time now. Breathe in. And out. I love today's meditation quote, y'all, because it's a reminder that it's normal to have a bunch of thoughts in our heads all at once. That's me on a regular basis, by the way. But it also says that the beauty of meditation is taking the time to relax and focus on our breaths. Hence why we breathe before we begin these every time. Now, when we do this, we're able to allow those thoughts to flow in the background, like that of a quiet stream that leads to a river of peace and tranquility. Take about 10 minutes a day or every other day and use this meditation technique. Focus on your breaths and allow your mind to simply rest. So before we end our meditation moment, I want you to take another deep breath in. And breathe out. Positive energy in. And negative energy out. I'm Ados the Soul Star, and I'm challenging you to vibrate higher. All right. How y'all feel? I feel good, actually. I feel really good, like no cap. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, prior to recording this, I had a BF. I had a total bitch fit. Okay? I had a fucking bitch fit. No, seriously. I was really like not about to record this show, y'all. I was like, I'm about to just go lay down. Not okay? I really was. I was in my feelings. Shoot. I was just, I just told y'all that I'm getting over sickness. Just being under the weather. I don't know what the heck this was. It was like some kind of chest cold situation. Anyway, and it lasted like 2 days. Mine was like 3. His was like 2. Anyway, so I just was in a mood. But man, let me tell you, this meditation moment really got me like vibing. Like, I'm just like, okay, girl, just chill the freak out now. All right, we good. Sometimes you gotta look, you gotta be in tune with your star playing. Sometimes y'all gotta have meetings. Y'all gotta have conversations. And that's what I just did though. And then like, but seriously, that meditation moment, I hope it blessed you. If it did, please let me know. I'm about to start releasing some YouTube videos that will be kind of like, I guess they're going to serve as like the follow-up to these episodes. So right now, as things are set up, the podcast audio will be separate, and then I'll have my YouTube version. So please follow me on YouTube at 8 Hours of Soul Star. I only have about 25 subscribers. So if you subscribe to me now early, that would be, oh my gosh, I would just love y'all forever. And to all my subscribers I currently have, thank y'all so much, because 25 is better than 0. And I just thank y'all for that, for supporting me in all this time while I try to figure out what the heck I'm gonna put actually on the channel aside from the music, right? But anyway, before we get into this topic, self-love, y'all, I want to go ahead and pay some bills. But we're going to be right back. Well, I'm going to be right back. Yeah. Don't go nowhere. Introducing Creative Juice, premium craft cocktails that come in 4 awesome flavors. Created by the curvy mixologist herself, get yours in 12 or 16 ounces. Right now, get $3 off 12 ounces and $2 off 16 ounces when you order online. Want a variety? Order a fun pack. Live in Dallas, Fort Worth? Select delivery at checkout. Visit drinkcreativejuice.com right now and place your order today. Creative Juice. Let your creative juices flow. Yeah, let those creative juices flow. Doggone it. Let them flow, let them flow. All right, y'all. So, yeah, that's what happens when the hostess with the mostest, got the mostest. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even know why I didn't bring the bell in here, because that deserved the bell, doggone it. That deserved the dang bell. All I got is this little weak bell right here. Y'all want to hear my little weak bell? Yep, the school bell. Yep, it's time. Class in session, I guess. It's in session. I need to get some better sound. I'm gonna get some better sounds. Quick, where you at? I need some better loops, bro. What's going on? You know what? That's all right. I'm gonna find me some team. But anyway, y'all, let's get. I know. My husband tells me all the time, I'm broke. Something wrong with me. I'm silly. I'm stupid. Look, I done heard it all. But thank y'all for riding with me. Shit. Thank you for rocking with me, doggone it. Try not to cuss so much. Self-love. Hey. Self-love. All right, y'all. Listen. So let me get into the topic. I'm so here with it. Matter of fact, I kind of want to bring my background down just a little. I don't know. See, this is what happened when you end up doing y'all show, the handling everything. But it's all good. All right, y'all. So listen. As a happily married woman, let me reiterate, there is no better love than self-love, okay? There is no better love than love of self. I can honestly say that it was only after I began to truly love myself did I start making the necessary changes in my life to be happy. Okay? It wasn't until I started to love myself did I start making the necessary changes. Hello, somebody. To make myself happy. I wanted to be happy. I didn't care about nothing but my happiness. I knew if I became truly happy, everything else would fall into place. So, let's talk about this thing called self-love. Self-love is a state of appreciation for oneself, according to the Brain and Behavior Research Foundation. Now, while it can look different to each person, it encompasses being kind to yourself. So, forgiving yourself, refraining from self-judgment, trusting yourself, and understanding and valuing your worth are some ways we can demonstrate self-love. Now, this can also include setting healthy boundaries. Praise the Lord. Somebody in here, in this house, praise the Lord. Healthy boundaries. Hey. And prioritizing your own needs while also not settling for less than what you deserve. Oh, snap. Oh, we loving ourselves. We're not settling for less from nobody. We're not settling for less than what we deserve. We are prioritizing our own needs because we love ourselves. Hey, we are setting healthy boundaries because we love ourselves. This is what happens when you really exude that self-love. It shows. Now, as a result of self-love, you can, so they say, get a boost to your well-being. So both mentally and physically. According to Elizabeth Harkeen, PhD, she's a licensed marriage and family therapist and a life and wellness coach in Miami. Hey, Miami trees. All right. Shameless plug. Y'all go get that. Check out that Miami Trees by Melodic. It's streaming now. All right. Self-love teaches you. Yep, I did that. Self-love teaches you the importance of putting yourself first. Okay? Everyone has a finite amount of energy. Hello, somebody. And dealing with negativity or emotionally draining relationships can deplete that. I think I want to say that one more time. Self-love teaches you the importance of putting yourself first. Everyone has a finite amount of energy, and dealing with negativity or emotionally draining relationships can deplete it. Okay? So when you're dealing with those emotionally draining people and negativity, because, you know, and I'm speaking from a place of when you don't have self-love, when you lack the self-love, typically that's how I ain't gonna say typically, usually, yeah, that's how we end up in those emotionally draining relationships full of negativity because we don't love ourselves. That's when I realized that it was because I didn't love myself while I was in those bad relationships, whether it was friendships, whether it was siblingships, whether it was, let's say friendships, relationships, siblingships, like, relationships with family members of all kinds, like not just siblings, cousins or aunts, whatever. When you realize you're in a lot of toxic stuff because you don't love yourself, man. When you realize that, you get out. You do what you got to do to get out of that mess. And you just don't deal with those draining, negative relationships anymore. You begin to put yourself first. Hallelujah. So when you treat yourself better, you're more likely to engage in activities that make you happy rather than exhausting energy on relationships and situationships that do not elicit joy. This can mean building the confidence to set boundaries in relationships and learning how to say no to things that don't honor your needs or bring you joy. So pretty much anything that doesn't serve you, when you love yourself, you're not with it. When you love yourself, if it's not serving you, you are distancing yourself from it. So this good doctor says that self-love leads to better happiness, self-acceptance, self-esteem, self-awareness, and self-forgiveness. Isn't that something? Self-love leads to better happiness, self-acceptance, self-esteem, self-awareness, and self-forgiveness. Come on now, because forgiveness is, see, that one right there. That one right there was one of the hardest I had to learn for myself. Forgiving yourself, because when we think about forgiveness, when we talk about forgiveness, especially growing up, right, it's often in situations where it's between multiple individuals and we got to forgive somebody or somebody got to forgive us or whatever. But it's not necessarily looking within and then us having to be comfortable forgiving ourselves. You feel me? I hope you feel me. Listen, what I'm saying is, I'm just glad that I finally got to a place of truly loving myself. And I hope that if there's anyone out there who is listening to me right now and you're not really sure if you love yourself or not, or you know you don't love yourself like you need to because you're in some pretty messed up stuff. You're in some situationships or some relationships and they're just trash. They don't bring you joy. They bring you stress and worry and anger and a lot of negativity and no positivity. And if there is any positivity, it's probably a very small amount. So if you're listening to me and that's how you are, I want you to take control of your life. And I want you to make the decision that you're going to be happy, that you are going to accept yourself as you are. You are going to raise your self-esteem, your self-awareness, and self-forgiveness. How is this going to happen? Because you're going to love yourself. You're going to love yourself. Make the decision now that you're going to love yourself no matter what. Because in loving yourself, loving yourself meaning, and I mean completely, like look at what's going on inside of you. Go deep within. Think about the past. Think about the past hurts and trauma. Because the reason why we have problems today, oftentimes, is because of our childhood trauma. So go back and look at your life and what you've gone through, how that affected you. Like, really sit with it. The problem is that so many people out here not sitting with their stuff, and you're just out here bleeding on everybody. Stop bleeding on other people who ain't did nothing to you, baby. You got to stop bleeding on folks. And in order to do that, you got to love yourself. You got to get to a place where you do some self-reflection and look at what's really going on inside of yourself. Write out your ideas, your thoughts. Journaling is excellent. I do that whenever I can. I don't do it as often as I should, but I do it, and it is helpful. I can honestly say the small amount of it that I do. And so I say just write pen and pad, whatever you got. Write what's going on in your head, what you've been through, what do you want, where do you want to be in 5 years? What do you see for yourself? What do you want for yourself? So, but self-love has got to be number one, no matter what you do. And I believe in you. I believe you can do it. I believe you can get there. You're going to get there. But you got to believe. I believe. Do you? So, y'all, that has been our topic. I hope you really enjoyed that. Self-love is so important. I really hope you got something from that, because I'm telling you, when I was in a place that I did not love myself, I had friends y'all, some of the worst friends you could possibly have. Like, not the worst, not the worst, but some of the worst. Never got physical, but I had some relationships did, but that was, we ain't gonna go there. But as far as friendships go, and in family relationships, oh yeah, just tragic, man, just tragic. And it's because a lot of times I always just like to keep the peace. And those of us who like to keep the peace, we're usually the ones who end up having so much stuff bothered in, because people talk to us so bad, treat us so poorly, and we just grin and bear it. We just, and we just keep it like we keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And we just try to, we like, look, water off a duck's back, whatever you say. I'm not worried about it. It doesn't affect me. But all those years, I realized, y'all, that the shit had been affecting me. It had been affecting me. People being mean to me. I used to wonder, because I was always such a sweet person. Like, I was a sweet child. I was the little kid that anytime somebody would come over, I run and give them a hug. I didn't have to know who they were. My granny let them in the house, and I was like, come get you some love. That was the child I was. So imagine that as an adult. So, when you're that, nice and kind, soft and squishy, whatever, you got a lot of evil people out here, mean people who want to take advantage of people like us. And, they're like, oh, okay, so no matter what I do, you're going to be nice to me. Well, that's not always the case, because eventually we grow up and we grow into ourselves, and we start having that self-love, and then we realize, hey, I deserve to be treated better than this. So I'm not going to be treated like this by you or anybody else, period. When you get that what they call it, I guess that backbone, but when you get that, that right there, that attitude of I love myself no matter what, and I'm not going to be around people who don't treat me how I treat me. You will have people too try to tell you who you are. You better know who you are. Because I actually have an ex-friend who tried that mess, but tried to tell me, you this way and you that way, and you don't like, bitch, you don't tell me who the fuck I am, what I like, and what I do. And it's funny, y'all, because I think she think a lot of people think I'm slow. Like, a lot of people think I'm dumb, and I'm so smart. But I just listen. I just listen, because I'm like, I'm not even going to say nothing. I just really look, just think I'm dumb. Think I'm stupid. That way, when you tell me your diabolical scheme and plan, I not already figured my exit. So you, shit, just go ahead on and be dirty and underhanded, because I promise you, I'm going to just keep on playing dumb. And I'm going to let you think that. I actually like when people underestimate me. I prefer that. So I've been getting a lot of that my whole life. But when I finally decided to love myself, man, I got rid of my old terrible ass friends. Friends who could not respect my boundaries. Ooh, Lord, for nothing. That's why, right now, that's one thing I'm working on right now is relationships with women. Because I had so many women break my heart as far as friendships go. And in family relationships, it's like, shoot, I really have a hard time trusting women. I really do. And I got to, especially, I ain't going to say that, y'all. I don't want to go too far into it. Boy, you talk about me the next day. But let me just say, I've always been the type of person I could be friends with anybody because I'm sweet, I'm loving, I'm kind. It's my personality. I make people feel like $1 million. I have a gift. I know that. I have a gift. I have a light. I know. I'm one of those people, I go places, all eyes on me. I ain't said nothing. I ain't did nothing. I'd rather just kind of like don't look at me. And act like I'm not here. That's my attitude when I go places like the grocery store or whatever. Because I kid y'all not, every time I go somewhere, it's all eyes on me. That's how I know anything I speak. If I want it, I can have it. But again, I had to get to that place of really loving myself. And when you get to that place, you know who you are. You start figuring out who you are. You're like, ooh, I like that about me. Ooh, I like that too. And that's where I am in my life. And I just pray the very same for others. Because when you love yourself, you're less likely to do negative things or harm to others. You're not concerned about what other people have going on. Unless, somebody needs your help. And in that case, then you can be, if you can, be in that place that the Most High put you in to help somebody and bless somebody else. But for the most part, when you love yourself, you're just not worried about no negativity. Relationships are better. I'm happily married right now. Since loving myself, since loving myself, life has been great. Has it been easy? Heck no. I wish I had way more money. Y'all, it would be great to have some more money. But I believe it's coming. So I'm not even mad about it. Not depressed. It's just a thing where it's just got to work harder. Put in more work, put in more efforts, but continue to do what you're meant to do. But because I love myself, I'm happy with things as they are because I believe that they will get better. And I believe I'm where I'm supposed to be. So sending positive vibes, peace, love, and light to y'all people. I feel like I ranted. And if so, my bad. I just but I just wanted to really, really explain how much I love self-love, how important it is for us to love ourselves. We can get so much more accomplished when we love ourselves. When we love ourselves, it's easier to love and have more compassion for others. So, questions for my listeners. Do you recall your self-love experience? How was it for you? And what helped you make the decision? Or have you always had that self-love instilled in you? And if so, that's great. Let me know, right? Also, have you ever meditated? Are you consistent? Has it helped you at all? If yes, how so? I would love to know, because y'all, I promise you, I will read these on the show. We'll even go live. I'm actually planning to do some of that here in the future, but let me know. Chat, and also when I go live, chat with me. When I go live, I want y'all to chat with me, so I'll be sure to share this soundbite. Now, before I end the show, I just want to say, I know it may seem like the easiest thing to do sometimes, but never give up on your dreams. Sometimes it feels like you're doing so much work, but you are barely making any progress. You never know how close you are to your breakthrough. So please keep going. Make the time to work at becoming one of the best in your field, if not the best. I know you can do it. Do you? Now, if you like this show, please tell others about it. Y'all, listen, y'all know word of mouth will always be the best form of promotion. So, please tell a friend to tell a friend. 8 Hours of Soul Star be dropping in knowledge. Whatever you want to say, and the girl is silly. Whatever you want to say about Free Your Mind with the Soul Star, tell them to tune in. Tell them to listen. I really appreciate y'all. Thanks so much in advance, and I will keep the knowledge coming as it comes to me. So, until next time, peace, love, light.